If Bitcoin had a CEO, he would have been assassinated. Why? Galileo, Martin Luther King, Isaac Rabin, and many others all were murdered or punished for two reasons. First, they believed in something else. Second, they had the power to bring that something else to the real world, which naturally posed a threat on those who did not want things to change because they benefit from the current status quo. So, what is that Bitcoin? What is that represents? Bitcoin is a technology which allows you to store a real and actual value in a form of data. It allows you to make peer-to-peer transactions from any point to any other point on the planet within a short time, with only a negligible fee in relation to the volume of the transaction, without the need to obtain approval from anyone, and it's entirely secured. There is no country that controls over it, no country can directly affect its value, no country can print bitcoins. Bitcoin is a product of an algorithm which runs millions of computers around the world, and as long as people want to use it, it will keep its value. Sounds good, but what gives Bitcoin the power to bring these applications, to bring that something else to the real world? I believe that the power source of Bitcoin stems from the fact that it meets a need. It provides solutions to some of the fundamental world's problems. And people like me and you, who jump into the deep water and explore and interested and understand the potential concealed in this technology, will believe in this technology. Now, what actually happens is that once a person believes in something, true belief, especially if his belief is based on facts and principles, he actually becomes a representative of the idea he believes in. This kind of person will represent the idea he believes in better than any salesman or software engineer or anyone else. And the reason he will do it better than anyone else? He is motivated by his intrinsic system of values and beliefs. He is doing it for himself, not for money, not for company, for himself. And even deeper than that, he is doing it for the core values lies inside of him. This gives him an actual power that any person who is motivated by money or ego can only dream of. That is the reason. By the way, if you are not familiar with the system that I just mentioned, you better listen to Sinek. This guy is truly amazing. The world needs more minds like his. I think that he has to be on everyone's watch list. Period. There is a link to his TED Talk down below. Watch it. Back to the issue. This representation, the representation of the people who believed in Bitcoin and pushed it till today, already has fruits. Bitcoin holds a market cap of about $75 billion, which is about 0.1% of the world's total money. But I think that the best fruit, the cherry on the top, the most significant achievement of Bitcoin is that it opened the door and legitimized a whole new market of other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Dash, Monero, Litecoin, and many others, who also come to give solutions to problems in the modern society or in the modern economy. All these achievements, all this power became a threat to those who hold large pieces of the cake, the same people who are happy with the current status quo, like banks and governments. Thrilling at such a high level that it can be assumed that if Bitcoin had a CEO, he would have been assassinated. Unfortunately, Bitcoin has no CEO, so they have no one to kill. It does not belong to anyone, it's an open source non-profit organization. All these achievements are also the reason not only for why we see a lot of support for Bitcoin, but also for why we do see a great resistance. Which, by the way, I think it's a good thing. If we glimpse into the course of history, we can see a pretty clear pattern. All the great ideas have both supporters and opponents. If the idea did not answer the two reasons, if the idea did not threaten people, no one would invest his time to resist it. Think about it, makes sense. What proves us that facing such a volume of resistance must withstand a revolutionary idea. Now, the point of this video is not about assassinations. The point of this video is that Bitcoin really has the power to change problematic world orders, to make this world a little better actually. The point is that something big is evolving here, right now. Something else that we can't tell yet how big will it be. I encourage you to do your own research. Look for the core value of Bitcoin. Look for the current benefits of Bitcoin and for the future utilities of Bitcoin. And if you believe in it, and I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, but put some money inside. Do not invest what you cannot lose. Invest even $500 or $100 or even $50. Shuffle with the technology and get to friction with the technology. And see if it's something that appeals you, either if it's something that you can benefit from, maybe for your business, company, organization, whatever. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and if you have any questions, write it in the comments below and I will answer you personally. I was Shahar Ellis. See you next time.